I'm Robert Haynes, and this is my wife, Patricia.
Our oldest one is Melissa, and she was 35 on the 17th of October. She was born disabled. It was kind of devastating. Nobody told us until she was 6 months old. And it was his mom and my mom that detected things that a normal 6-month-old should be doing that she wasn't doing. And then we went through genetic counseling before we had the second one, who is our son Robert, and he is now a captain in the Air Force. And then our youngest one, Kevin, was also born with a disability. And they took him from us at the hospital before he was 24 hours old and took him to Children's Hospital. At that time, they told us we had a normal little boy, and we didn't know anything until he was 3 months old that there was anything wrong with him.
We change and dress both of them, get them ready. I shave my son. Kevin doesn't chew, and he has trouble with larger pieces, so his lunch has to go into a food processor and be kind of ground up.
And I miss doing the mother-daughter things with my daughter. Having a daughter and knowing she's there and still not being able to experience those things gets a little frustrating.
There are some 60,000 home help providers. In most cases, it is friends or family members. And they're not employees of the state in any sense.
They have a caseworker that comes in periodically to just make sure everything is going the way it's supposed to with the kids and all of that. And he came the one day and told me that things were going to be unionized, and I went, why? I don't need to be in a union.
And this is a case where the union sat back and said, we're having trouble convincing people to join voluntarily, but there is all of this federal money moving. Why don't we see if we can siphon off a stream of that? Surely there's got to be a way. Well, so they had their lawyers study it for a long time, and they found a way in several states to siphon off millions and tens of millions of dollars right into their bank account. And the great deal for the union was, and they had to say this to themselves, wow, we get these millions of dollars and we don't even really have to do anything for these people. And they'll never, most of them won't know it's missing. And, they're just home help workers. What can they do about it anyway?
I was with the Detroit Police Department, and so I was in a union for 25 years. So this is not pro-union or anti-union. This is, we don't belong in a union.
When you're in a union, they negotiate wages for you. My kids are listed as my employer. I can't negotiate with my kids for more vacation time for time off. They're just,
or
working conditions. This is our home. It's not a factory. It's not an office building. So, there are no benefits for the union dues.
It's unfair to force somebody to be in a union, because what it is saying is, pay up or I'll get you fired. That's what these policies mean.
I chose to be a parent. I'm not going to deny that at all, and I wouldn't change that. But did I choose to have disabled children? No. Am I going to give them up? No. But I didn't choose to be in a union.
We would like to have a choice whether or not to join, and a choice to opt out.
I'm not a saint. I wouldn't be doing this as a job or a career, but those are my kids. I'm a giver. Because somebody always has to be here for them.